Honored guests, please rise and welcome the graduating class of 2025. Honored guests, for those who are able, please remain standing for today's national anthem. Honored guests, please be seated and welcome Chancellor and Dean of Oregon State University Cascades, Sherm Bloomer.
Good morning, class of 2025. It is a great day to celebrate a graduation. Graduates, family, friends, faculty, and staff, distinguished guests, welcome to Oregon State University Cascades' 24th commencement. When you walked in this morning, you saw that we are transforming this piece of land, something that used to be a pumice mine, into a vibrant university campus. The students that have been here for 4 years have seen how much change there's been. In working on that land, one of the things that's important to think about is some of the history of Oregon State University and of the land that we're sitting on. So Oregon State is the land-grant university for Oregon. These were established by a congressional act, Morrill Act, in 1862, and they were designed to serve the people of the United States. The financial support for establishing those universities, though, came from the sale of nearly 11 million acres of land that were taken from 250 sovereign tribal nations by the federal government with little or no compensation. In Oregon, the state legislature designated Corvallis College as Oregon's land-grant university in 1868. And soon after that, 90,000 acres of land were taken from the Klamath, the Coos, the Lower Umpqua, Siuslaw, and Coquille peoples. And they were sold to create an endowment that supported the growth of that new college, which would later become Oregon State University. OSU and other land-grant universities across the country are intimately connected to that past, and it's important as a land-grant university that we think about our obligation to Oregon's tribal nations as sovereign nations, and also to Oregon's diverse indigenous communities. We are dedicated here in Corvallis and here in Bend to sustaining our relationships with these tribal nations and indigenous communities through our efforts across our programs, and ensuring that indigenous students and faculty and employees know that they belong here and can be successful. Part of moving forward as a university campus means reflecting on that past and taking actions that ensure that OSU-Cascades is of enduring benefit to tribal indigenous communities in Oregon and beyond. So as we transform this land with the goal of creating opportunities for future generations of students, opportunities like you had, it's important to remember where that came from. So then, here we are on this newly reclaimed land, and we get to celebrate your graduation. It is wonderful to see all of you who came out to celebrate our 263 graduates who are sitting here before us. This is a day to celebrate. It's also Father's Day. I have under here this time my son painted when he was 5 for Father's Day. So this is the day it comes out because we do this on Father's Day. My daughter graduated 2 years ago from an institution in Washington that we don't talk about too much. But I remember what a special day it was. And so I would like all of the fathers in the audience to put up a hand, wave, you don't have to stand again. And let me wish you a very happy Father's Day. Thank you for joining us. I also want to recognize that it is the very rare person amongst us that accomplishes something by ourselves. We are supported by parents, by friends, by family, by faculty, by staff, by communities we create as we go through life. So I would invite our graduates to stand up, turn and face the audience, and give a round of applause to those that were part of your journey getting here. And thank you all who were part of that journey. Also the advantage of a small graduation, you can do that, and people can hear you. So we're delighted today to be joined by several distinguished individuals who form the it happens all the time, who form the platform party. Please stand as I introduce you. Jayathy Murthy, Oregon State University's 16th president. Julia Brim Edwards and Grant Kitamura, members of the OSU Board of Trustees. Rod Ray, chair of the OSU-Cascades Advisory and Advocacy Board. Christine Pollard, senior associate dean of OSU-Cascades. You can tell who does lots of the heavy lifting. Tim Carroll, the Sarah Hart Kimball Dean of the OSU College of Business. Whitney McFarland, President of the Associated Students of Cascades Campus. Derek Abbey, President and CEO of Project Recovery and our commencement speaker. And Emily Krall, who will accept the Distinguished Service Award on behalf of her late father, Mark Krall. Thank you all for joining us. It's now my pleasure to invite OSU President Jayathy Murthy to the podium to welcome our graduates, family, and friends. Just yesterday, she presided over OSU's 156th commencement ceremony in Corvallis. President Murthy is an engineer by training and is respected nationally for the steady leadership she's shown of Oregon's preeminent research university. She makes numerous trips to OSU Cascades annually, has gotten to know many of our students and faculty and staff, and we're grateful for her guidance and support as we grow OSU's campus here in Bend. Please join me in welcoming OSU President Jayathy Murthy to the podium.
Thank you, Chancellor and Dean Bloomer. It is wonderful to be here. I can see this campus just changing shape and becoming ever more beautiful every day. Welcome, graduates and loved ones. I am so delighted to participate in the 24th commencement ceremony here at OSU Cascades. I bring greetings to Ben Beeves from the OSU Corvallis campus, where we celebrated the state's largest graduating class yesterday, including you. I am so full of gratitude for the amazing faculty and staff leaders here at OSU Cascades, who are the foundation of your success. And to the members of the broader Bend and Central Oregon communities, thank you for your contributions to the success of this wonderful campus and each and every graduate. At OSU, students are the heart of everything that we do. Today, we honor all you have accomplished. Graduates, throughout your time at OSU Cascades, you inspired us with your dedication to success while juggling work, family, and other responsibilities. You've earned your place in a worldwide network of learners and professionals. You are thoughtful, you are innovative, and you are globally connected. Even as you look to the future and this beautiful Central Oregon horizon, remember to focus on those closest to you, loved ones, friends, neighbors, and colleagues. Know that people and relationships outlast personal achievement. Carry OSU's land-grant mission with you for life. Strive to be of service to others and to the communities in which you live and work. Use your knowledge and talent to serve all humanity. Make change where change is needed. Inspire, be proud, walk with confidence. You will always be a part of OSU and Beaver Nation. And above all, live deeply, live passionately, and live well. Go Beavs, go Ben Beavs.
Thank you, President Murthy. I would now like to invite Julia Brim-Edwards, a member of the OSU Board of Trustees, to bring greetings on behalf of the board. Julia's career spans the worlds of business, public policy, education, and sports, and she's been an innovative force in corporate policy and public affairs. She's a 17-year veteran of Nike and currently provides leadership on enterprise initiatives for Nike's global government and public affairs team. In addition to serving on the OSU Board of Trustees, she's also a Multnomah County Commissioner. Trustee Brim-Edwards, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you. Good morning, class of 2025, and good morning to the parents, families, staff, and faculty and community who are gathered to celebrate this very distinguished class. I'm excited to be here with you soon-to-be graduates. Are you excited to be here? Yeah. It's my great honor to represent the Oregon State University Board of Trustees here today. This is my 9th and final year on the board and my last official act as a trustee. On behalf of the board, we celebrate your achievements and recognize and respect the commitment, hard work, and perseverance it took for you to be here today and for you to earn your diploma. Like OSU-Cascades itself, you have the power to make an impact and contribute to the vitality of this state. Many Central Oregon residents and friends of OSU-Cascades helped make it possible for us to celebrate today here on this beautiful campus. They know that OSU-Cascades graduates will make a significant impact in this region and on the state of Oregon. My appointment to the OSU Board of Trustees occurred in the spring of 2016, and that September, one of my first official events was to join the local Central Oregon community, then Governor Kate Brown, and of course Benny Beaver, because what event is complete without Benny Beaver, for the grand opening of Tykeson Hall, the third OSU Cascades building. And not long after, the board was asked to take a risk and for $1 purchase some additional land that was known as the demolition dump for the future expansion of the campus. And it turned out to be a risk we're taking because look at all that's happened since then. But more important than the buildings and the campus are you, the students, who will leave here as alums, and we hope build a legacy that will outlast the physical structures here. As graduates of OSU Cascade, you're uniquely positioned to improve the vitality and the strength of Central Oregon. For the betterment of the region and the state, I hope many of you find your success here. As an OSU alum, 1984, and a Beaver believer, I know that earning a degree from Oregon State is transformative and the benefits last a lifetime. In closing, before I close, I want to thank and recognize the faculty of OSU Cascade, the faculty and staff of OSU Cascades, and their commitment to both the education and the mentorship of all of the students here and this class. Without you, we would not be here today, so thank you. In closing, class of 2025, I encourage you to use your skills and talents you've built during your time at OSU Cascades and use them to contribute to your community. Along with my fellow trustees, I encourage you to build your own legacy and the legacy of the class of 2025. I wish you prosperity. Go and share it widely. Congratulations, class of 2025, and go Beavs.
Julia, thank you, and thank you for your service to OSU and to the state. I'm guessing when you all leave that the people you remember are not going to be the people up here on the stage. You're going to remember the people who taught you in the classroom. Here on the platform and sitting right behind the graduates are many of the faculty of OSU Cascades. These are leaders in their field. They're world-class researchers, they're teachers, they're scholars, and they're practitioners. Our faculty are here because they have a passion for sharing their knowledge and ideas in incredible ways and helping our students achieve their academic and professional and personal goals. And they get to do it, and you get to learn in small classes, which is one of the hallmarks of the campus. Their impact stretches beyond OSU Cascades. They're engaged with industry, with nonprofit organizations, and throughout the Central Oregon community. The faculty are the heart and soul of OSU Cascades, and I would like to ask all of you to please stand and be recognized, including those on the stage. I cannot thank all of you enough for what you do. This is a time of celebration, and what I'd like to celebrate the contributions of two faculty members who helped create this campus, and both of whom recently passed away. They were founding members of the campus. Jim Foster was a professor of political science. He was the very first full professor hired on the campus, but he'd been the chair of the political science department in Corvallis for 12 years. And his decision to come over here, brought a superb teacher, and also brought credibility to the programs we were building here in Central Oregon. Neil Brown was an associate professor of English. He helped build OSU-Cascades programs in the humanities and social sciences. He was program coordinator for American Studies and Liberal Studies, and most recently was interim dean for academic affairs. Neil loved his teaching. He was a thoughtful and valued colleague, and he was devoted to building this campus to serve Central Oregon. Jim and Neil taught together often. They shared their ideas and sometimes different perspectives, and they helped create the opportunities that we're able to offer to students today, and so we're going to miss them very much. I also want to thank the members of the staff. There's lots of members of the staff who volunteered today. The place would not run, I can assure you, if the faculty were in charge. If I was in charge of running stuff here, nothing would happen because this is a really complicated little place. So I'd like all the administrative staff to wave, to stand up, to make yourselves known. Wave, you can wave, come on. Thank you so much for the work that you do. Now it is my great pleasure to present the OSU-Cascades Distinguished Service Award that honors individuals, businesses, or organizations who have made exceptional contributions to OSU-Cascades, to Central Oregon, the state of Oregon, or the world. Mark Krall, an extraordinary friend to OSU and OSU-Cascades and many other nonprofit organizations around the state, is the recipient of the 2025 Distinguished Service Award. Sadly, Mark passed away in 2024, but he left a profound legacy of dedication, volunteer leadership, and service. Mark was a member of OSU's class of 1977 and had retired as a principal at Ferguson-Wellman Capital Management. He was a champion for OSU and OSU-Cascades, holding volunteer leadership positions as a member of the College of Business's board, as chair of the OSU Foundation Board of Trustees during the lead up to the foundation's $1.1 billion campaign for OSU, and he served on countless nonprofit boards across the state. And he and his wife, Kathy, who's with us today in the audience, supported many nonprofit causes, including some in Central Oregon. The Kralls were named the OSU Foundation's Harris Society that recognized people that have given cumulative gifts of $1 million or more to support OSU and OSU-Cascades. One of the most meaningful gifts that Mark and Kathy made to OSU-Cascades was the Mark Krall Family Scholarship for Veterans. Created in 2024, it supports student veterans at OSU-Cascades as they transition from military to academic life. We are deeply appreciative of Mark's service to OSU-Cascades, to OSU, and to Central Oregon. He was a member of our campus's advocacy and advisory board for 7 years, a loyal friend of the campus, and someone whose counsel and companionship I'm going to miss very much. We're honored to have Mark's daughter, Emily Krall, join us today, who's also an alum of OSU, to come up, accept the award on behalf of the Krall family, and to say a few words. Emily? Thank you for being here. I'm sorry I didn't see you before. I want to just briefly read the award, the Distinguished Service Award in honor of Mark Joseph Krall for creating a legacy of extraordinary dedication, volunteer leadership, and service to OSU-Cascades and Central Oregon. Emily, thank you so much for accepting this on behalf of your dad.
Thank you so much. My dad really believed in the power of education and service to transform people in the world. It was through the inspiration of one of his professors at Oregon State University that he followed his own path to a degree in accounting and a lifelong and fulfilling career. I doubt he knew then that 30 years later, another Oregon State professor would inspire his own daughter to also find her passion in an accounting degree. His passion in life became helping to inspire others to find their own success through service to Oregon State and especially here at OSU-Cascades. He knew firsthand how powerful inspirational teachers could be, and he was dedicated to helping as many students who came after him, including myself, find their own fulfilling path through life. My greatest hope for those of you graduating today is that you will continue my dad's work and help as many people as possible unlock their own dreams. To paraphrase F. Scott Fitzgerald, it is never too late to be whomever you want to be. It is never the wrong time to want to continue to learn and grow in knowledge, No matter what age you are, stage in life, socioeconomic status, the value of education is incalculable. It is a lifelong pursuit that does not end for you today. It is a gift, and it is a commitment that you must continue to nurture and cultivate for the rest of your life. Today is a huge milestone that you should be very proud of, but you cannot become complacent. There will never be such a thing as knowing too much, and when you walk out of here today, I ask that you continue to advance the collective knowledge of the world through encouragement of others and yourself that you meet on your path. Thank you so much. Go Beavs!
Thank you, Emily. We're very grateful for Mark's contributions. And one of the things for Beavers to remember was one of the things about being a Beaver that I found over and over again is that Beavers think about serving the communities they live in. It's now my great pleasure and honor to introduce this year's commencement speaker, Dr. Derek Abbey. A 23-year veteran of the U.S. Marine Corps, Derek earned a bachelor's degree from Oregon State and a master's degree in higher education leadership and a doctorate in leadership studies, both from the University of San Diego. While earning his advanced degrees, Abbey led programs at the University of San Diego and San Diego State University that connected student veterans to college opportunities. Derek joined Project Recovery in 2004 and became president and CEO in 2019. The nonprofit organization uses science and technology to locate the more than 80,000 Americans missing in action around the world since World War II so that they can be brought back to the country they served and honored for their sacrifice. Derek, it's an honor to have you here today. Thank you so much. I missed you at the beginning.
Wow. Well, good morning. And first, let me say thank you to President Murphy, Chancellor Bloomer, for the incredible honor of joining the graduates and speaking with you today. To the staff, faculty, families, mentors, and friends, your support helped bring this graduating class to their summit. Today is also to celebrate you. And to the fathers and father figures in the audience, what a gift. You get to spend Father's Day watching your child accomplish something great. Happy Father's Day. But ultimately, the pomp and circumstance about today, or for today, is about these incredible graduates. You look amazing. You just look absolutely amazing. I'm happy to be here with you today. Two institutions shaped my life more than any other in the world, and that's the United States Marine Corps and Oregon State University. And that's why it's very important for me to be standing here with you today. For those of you that wear the regalia of Oregon State today, but once donned the cloth of our nation and upheld our Constitution, or plan to do so in the future, I salute you and thank you for your service and congratulate you on your accomplishment today. What a view. What a day. What a moment. Standing here under this wide bend sky with the Cascades watching over us, with the pines whispering in the winds, it's hard not to feel awe. It's the kind of place that reminds you of scale, the size of the world and the size of the dreams that brought you here today. To the OSU-Cascades class of 2025, congratulations. You've done it. You've written papers. You've passed exams. You balanced jobs and life. You maybe even resisted the call of that fresh powder on Mount Bachelor. Most of you didn't. We know. I saw you there. You've weathered wildfires and snowstorms, and you've arrived stronger, wiser, and more prepared than you may realize. But as you look ahead, as we look ahead, I want to focus not just on what you've done, but what you've become and what you are becoming. I want to talk to you today about power. And I'm not talking about the power, not the loud kind, not the positional kind, the kind that you see on the news. I want to talk about the power that begins inside of you, that's inside of you right now, the kind that will shape your future more than any degree or diploma ever will. I want to talk to you about the power of owning your story, taking responsibility for your path, and realizing that even in an unpredictable world, you are never powerless. I was raised in and around Seattle by a single mother who didn't graduate high school, And when I was 13, she unexpectedly passed away. She was there one day and gone next. And as you can imagine, for a young 13-year-old, my world was turned upside down. I was a teenager on the edge of adulthood. I felt adrift, so I ran away to the Marine Corps. I believed that my influence at that time began and ended with me. But that wasn't the truth. In my first college class, my professor talked about something called an internal locus of control. Now that kind of sounds like a fancy term, but ultimately what it means is believing in you, not your circumstances, are the primary author of your life. That while you can't control everything that happens, you can control how you react, how you adapt, how you move forward, how you take responsibility for the things that happen around you. That first lesson in college has been a lasting lesson across my entire lifetime. Now, I know many of you didn't take the traditional route. Some of you transferred in. Some of you are first-generation college students, veterans, parents, yourself. Some of you balanced work, kids, classes. Maybe you did all of those at the same time. You faced obstacles that might have made other people quit, but you didn't. Why? Because somewhere deep down inside you, you believed that you had a choice, a say, a role to play of some sort. That belief, that internal power inside you, is more important than anything you've learned in class. It outlasts trends, industries, technologies. It's yours forever unless you choose to forfeit it to something outside or someone else. You took advantage of the opportunity in front of you, and here you are. In the Marine Corps, I found a system that I could succeed in. I invested my energy in becoming a quality Marine and a good citizen, and in turn, the Marine Corps invested in me. They're the ones that sent me to Oregon State University. As a first-generation college student, I was excited to be on a campus, but at the same time, I was scared and a little bit lost. However, I committed squeezing every single thing I could out of my time at Oregon State. Over 4 academic years, I completed 2 undergraduate degrees, a minor, and an option. I taught abroad in the Netherlands. I worked out with the wrestling team. What that means is I got beat up in the wrestling room. I attended hundreds of campus events. I DJ'd for 4 years at the college radio station. Yeah, 88.7 KBVR Corvallis. All the way to the left and a little to the right. Tune it in and tear the knob off. Yeah. Put me back in, coach. I made countless friends and became a commissioned officer through the Naval ROTC program. But what I wasn't completely conscious of at the time was how my sphere of influence was growing. And would continue to grow over the years from barely impacting one person, myself, to a sphere that now expands the entire world. I owe this growth of positive impact and discovery of my own personal power to Oregon State. You know, there's something about this place, about Bend, that teaches resilience. Maybe it's how the town wakes up early to catch the sunrise from a trail, or maybe that sunrise from Mount Bachelor. Or how locals handle wildfires one month and a snowstorm the next month. Or maybe it's the way the Ponderosas dig deep into volcanic rock to survive and thrive in conditions that just seem impossible. OSU-Cascades shares that spirit. I mean, look, you're carving its existence out of the earth. Here you learn not just how to solve problems, but how to sit with hard questions, how to collaborate, create, and contribute without shouting to be heard. That's what internal power looks like. It doesn't demand applause. It doesn't need a spotlight. It's steady, grounded, like the mountains around us, always there, whether hidden by clouds or not. And as you leave campus and enter a world that desperately needs your positive influence, not the kind that is on platforms, but the kind that is built on presence, integrity, compassion, strength. And here's the truth. Your influence isn't or doesn't start when people listen. It begins when you believe. Believe that your choice matters, that your actions ripple outward, and that your actions shape far more than your words. You don't have to be the loudest to be the most powerful. You just have to be real, consistent, trusted, committed to growth. You just have to take responsibility when it's easier to blame, to lead when it's easier to follow, to try again when quitting feels justified and just so easy. That's an internal locus of control. Those who influence the world the most are not those who wait for permission. They're those that begin imperfectly but persistently from exactly where they are. That's you right now. There'll be setbacks, there'll be detours, dead ends, pandemics. You might change your mind like you might have changed your major. That's okay. What matters is that in each moment you remind yourself, I have a say in what happens next. You may not control the markets, the weather, timing, but you control your mindset, your effort, your kindness, your courage. Your foundation is set. It's your vision in front of you. That's the power no one can take away from you. It's yours. Never give it up. Too many people wait for opportunity to knock. I challenge you to build the door, to build the conversation, to build the community, build the change that you want. You're beavers. Beavers build. It's just what we do, right? Your degree opens doors, yes, but it's your character that walks through it. So as you build your life, don't forget the ones walking behind you. Reach back, lift up, leave a trail of light for someone else, because true influence isn't just about what you achieve, it's about what others achieve because of you. Intentionally build that sphere of influence. And as you go into the world, whether it's here in Bend or across the globe, like I know so many of you will, I hope you carry with you the spirit of Oregon State Cascades. I hope you keep an open mind, like the skies above you, and you stay grounded to the trails beneath your feet. And I hope you remember that growth doesn't happen fast. It doesn't happen all at once, but it happens more quickly than you think. It's like snow melt, slow, steady, feeding creeks that turn into raging rivers that feed our forests and carve deep valleys across the world. And I hope you remember that your greatest power isn't found out there somewhere, that it's inside you. So when the world feels uncertain, when you wonder if you're making a difference, when you doubt yourself or your value or your influence, pause, take a breath, and then just keep going. Just keep going. So to the class of 2025 OSU-Cascades, you climb this mountain with grit and grace. The next one is yours to choose. It's like the hourglass. The journey doesn't end when the last grain of sand passes through the neck. It's the hero that turns the hourglass over and over and over again, facing the next challenge. You are the hero of your story. Keep turning that hourglass over. Trust your compass, own your story, use your influence wisely. The world doesn't need you to be perfect. It just needs you to show up with courage, with clarity, and with the unwavering belief that your life matters. Your choices matter, and your voice, no matter how quiet, needs to be heard. Go make your mark, live with intention, live from within. You're ready. Congratulations, Beavers. Thank you. Go Beavs!
Thank you so much. Just something. Oh, thank you so much for your membership. You want to hold it? You want to leave it, please? All right. Derek, thank you so much for sharing your story, for showing the impact of OSU on your life, and a lesson that I think is worth taking away, remembering that you don't have to be the loudest person to be the most powerful. You just have to be real, and you have to be committed. And I have seen that over and over again from the people that have led me through my career. It's a tradition at Oregon State University to ask the commencement speaker if there's a particular program or service or activity that they'd like to support with some additional funding that we provide. And this year, Derek's asked that we help support our student veterans with that allocation. It's now my pleasure to introduce Whitney McFarland, the 2024-25 president of the Associated Students of Cascades Campus. As student government president, Whitney sits on my leadership team and brings the voice of students into virtually every conversation we have about the direction of the campus. Whitney's been a valued partner and representative of OSU-Cascades students as we designed, built, and opened the Student Success Center that's just up to the left behind you. More recently, she's been a tremendous advocate as we seek funding for OSU-Cascades' next building, Student Health and Recreation Center, for which students have raised $20 million in student fees, and that'll remediate the next 24 acres of land. In fact, Trustee Brim Edwards mentioned the dollar purchase that we made from Deschutes County. That hill there is a piece of that dollar purchase, which is going to be pulled apart, taken down, leveled, turned into usable land, and there's going to be a health and recreation center sitting right there. Whitney's been a very powerful advocate for that. And if I could just take it aside, I'd like a little Father's Day present if you would just all think collectively for the legislature this week to fund their share of that project. I would really appreciate it. Whitney, all yours.
A little shorter than him. Sorry, I think I stood up a little too early there. Sorry if I made anyone uncomfortable. Thank you so much for having me today and for this opportunity. Thank you to President Murthy and to Chancellor Bloomer for this opportunity. Good morning and congratulations, class of 2025. First, I want to recognize each and every student who worked hard to be here today. Commencement is not just a ceremony, it's a milestone earned through long nights, early mornings, doubt, and resilience. I have the privilege of speaking to you today as your student government president. Though I am not graduating myself today, I am deeply honored to be here to support you on your day of celebration. Through my position over the past year, I have witnessed your accomplishments, your growth, and your contributions to the future Ben Beeves. This year has been incredibly transformative for Oregon State University, Cascades, and its community. The class of 2025 is outstanding, and each of you have left your mark in ways that will shape this campus for years to come. So for that, thank you. Many of my friends, peers, colleagues, and mentors are in this graduating class. Learning from you and alongside you has been a privilege. One of the greatest lessons you've taught me is that OSU-Cascades students show up for each other. The sense of belonging and community created here is what makes this campus so special. I'm so proud to be here and to speak to you all. To quote Hank Green, Crash Course, there is no one definition of success. The idea you have in your head of what success is going to change, and you should let it. Take that with you as you allow yourself to grow into the important and impactful people that you are and will continue to become. Thank you for your hard work, for the impact you have made on this campus, and for your commitment to education. To all the graduates here today, thank you for your future contributions to the world and for the impact they will have for and on others. Congratulations, class of 2025.
Thank you, Whitney, for your leadership and partnership and contributions to OSU Cascades. That sense of belonging and community is really something that makes this place special. So let's talk about the graduating students a little bit. You should be really proud that you have met all the requirements to graduate from Oregon State University. Oregon State University is one of the nation's top public research universities, and you're going to carry that with you for the rest of your lives. You join more than 7,900 fellow OSU graduates this week, many of whom I saw walk across the stage in Corvallis yesterday, earning a degree from OSU. Your diploma is a symbol of your pursuit of knowledge and of how OSU Cascades is delivering the academic research and engagement mission of Oregon State University to Central Oregon. On behalf of OSU Cascades faculty and staff, I thank you for choosing to make your journey in higher education with us. It's an honor, and we are really happy that you did that. A few facts about this year's graduating students. This is the 9th class to graduate since we opened the physical campus here. It's the 4th one that we've had the celebration down here on the Oval Green. It's the 24th graduating class because we started a long time ago over on the COCC campus. I'm proud to share that with your degrees, we're going to have 5,972 degrees that have been awarded from OSU Cascades since we were founded. Of the 342 graduates all told this year, 252 are receiving a baccalaureate degree, 52 are receiving a master's degree, 38 are receiving a doctor of physical therapy degree, and 5 students are receiving 2 degrees. There's always a few overachievers. That was not me. A few important things. about the graduating class. So this year, the graduates from the OSU Master of Counseling program are going to exceed 500 total graduates from the program from its history. That's 505 people who are out there serving people, helping students, helping people work through a hard part of their lives.
There you go, Ryan.
Similarly, the number of graduates from OSU-Cascades undergraduate and graduate teaching program tips the 800 mark with the class of 2025. 840 alumni are now out there helping K-12 students start on their path to education. If there's a harder job in the United States right now, I don't know what it is. Thank you all for choosing that path. The youngest student graduating today is 20. The oldest is 60. Congratulations, everybody. Importantly, 23% of the class of 2025 are the first person in their families to earn a college degree. As a land-grant institution, we're here to serve the people of Oregon, and 43% of the graduates today call Oregon home. But we have graduates from call Central Oregon home. We have graduates from 24 of Oregon's 36 counties. We have people graduating from 20 other states and 3 countries. We are a campus with a global reach already, and that's because we're part of OSU. Finally, several of our graduates are active duty military personnel or veterans of the U.S. Armed Forces. The class of 2025 includes 28 student veterans. And just a quick recognition, we're lucky in this country that our armed services are a volunteer organization. People choose a life of service to defend the country and to defend the Constitution. And at this time, I'd like to invite all of the current active duty military personnel and veterans of the United States Armed Services, among our graduates in the audience and here on the stage, to stand or wave, if it's easier, that we can recognize you and honor your service to our country. Thank you. Thank you all so much. You all bring stories that brought you to sit in front of us today. A lot of challenges, multiple jobs, families while you were studying. I'd just like to share a couple stories about 3 of our students who are graduating. Alec Tu's journey today has been challenging. An international student, a first-generation student from Vietnam studying hospitality management, Alec has had to navigate cultural and language barriers and American academic, social, and work life. She pushed herself to overcome these challenges, taking on a student leadership position with the Events Council, a part-time job as a human resources assistant at Sun River, and volunteered in OSU's VITA program to assist community members as they prepared their taxes, all while pursuing her degree. Alex says that today she's confident in her readiness to apply her skills and launch her career, and that she looks forward to connecting people, culture, and service in meaningful ways. Outdoor products major Kai Nevers took a classroom project where he designed tent setups for cars and turned it into a business. He then connected with Bend Outdoor Works, a local association of outdoor entrepreneurs, where his company was accepted into the group's Startup Accelerator. I'll tell you, that's almost unheard of for a student. It's an amazing accomplishment. He credits his faculty for giving him the knowledge, connections, and opportunities to succeed, but he also credits the community around us and how engaged they are with OSU-Cascades and how they welcome students and that's a hard phrase, young entrepreneurs like himself. Isabel Olinger is also a first-generation student, a human development and family science major. She chose her degree because of her brother, who's 14 years younger, and gave her a front-row seat to seeing and being amazed by the stages that children go through in development. She's especially interested in how early intervention and social-emotional learning can give young children a better chance at life success. Our students also reap the benefits of Isabel's interest. She worked with our student wellness team and coordinated activity like Wags for Wellness. Wags for Wellness is really fun, and a suicide prevention walk. She's now ready to embark on a career in early childhood education and helping children grow socially, emotionally, and academically. Alec, Kai, and Isabel, would you stand and be recognized? And thank you all for sharing your stories. At this time, I'd like to invite Christine Pollard, Senior Associate Dean, to the podium to acknowledge our students with academic honors. Christine?
Thank you, Chancellor Bloomer. It's great to see everyone out here. I am here to congratulate our students who are graduating with academic honors today. Some have achieved high grades in their classes, some have gained entry to National Honor Society, and some have been selected by their faculty as exemplary. Students who have completed at least 60 OSU upper division credits with an OSU GPA above 3.5 graduate with academic distinction and are entitled to wear those honors cords that you see over their gown. GPAs of 3.5 to 3.69 are cum laude, and they wear orange cords. GPAs of 3.7 to 3.84 are magna cum laude, and they wear gold cords. And finally, GPAs of 3.85 and above are summa cum laude, and they wear white cords. The Distinguished Student Award is one of the top honors given at OSU-Cascades and recognizes a graduating student in each degree area for outstanding achievement in academics and contribution to their field. Just yesterday, 23 of our students were recognized by their faculty in an award ceremony for those distinctive students. 5 of our students here today are graduating with an honors baccalaureate degree in each of their majors. And finally, 1 graduating student achieved membership to Phi Beta Kappa, which is the oldest academic honor society in the nation. These students are listed in our OSU-Cascades Commencement website, so you can read more about them. And so it's my pleasure to say congratulations to all of these students for their remarkable academic achievements. Go Ben Beefs.
And now, finally, the time has come to confirm the awarding of degrees to our graduates. Told you it wasn't going to be that much talking. To officially confirm the conferral of degrees, I'd invite President Murthy to return to the podium.
We will now commence the formal process of confirming the conferral of degrees and distributing diplomas. We begin with doctoral degrees and then follow with master's degrees and baccalaureate degrees. Will the candidates for Doctor of Physical Therapy please stand? Upon recommendation of the Committee on Academic Requirements, approved by the Faculty Senate, and on the authority of the Oregon State University Board of Trustees, I confirm the conferral of the degree of Doctor of Physical Therapy degree upon each of you according to the requirements completed with all the appropriate responsibilities, privileges, and honors. In witness whereof, you will now be presented with your diploma. Ushers, please escort the new Doctor of Physical Therapy graduates to the stage.
So I just stand right. So I just stand here, shake their hand, and then when we're done with DPT, you want me to?
Honored guests introducing the candidates for graduation on behalf of the faculty of the Doctor of Physical Therapy program is Clinical Associate Professor Aaron Jobst.
President Murthy, I am pleased to present the candidates for doctoral degrees. Bradley Nichols. Tanner Joseph Farley. Cole Strober. Nan Win. Nico Cardoni. Siegfried Acker. Austin Nakano Finley. Darylyn D. Distant. ZV Spector. Chloe Erin Bachelor Mueller. Michelle Peterschmidt. Krista Shipman. Collier Lawrence. Megan Daly. Kylie Mulville. Travis Moriki. Gershon Singh. Sebastian George Perry. Alexander Raymond Swartz. Kendra M. Murphy. Tana Lee Erie. Maya Fenning. Olivia Nicole Bartlett. Claire Nicole Johnson. Ashley Phillips. Elizabeth Grace Yarnell. Nathaniel King Jaramillo. Samantha Gail Harrison. Megan Anderson. Tully Thornton. Sarah Libby. Olivia Shea Kesterson. Lisa Comfort Noble. Hannah Paloma Erickson. Sheila Marie Badua. Kaylee Anne Marie Horton. Keaton Tyler Fournier. Ethan Bruno. Mac George Demolis.
Would the candidates for Master of Fine Arts in Creative Writing, Master of Arts in Teaching, and Master of Counseling please stand? Upon recommendation of the Committee on Academic Requirements, approved by the Faculty Senate, and on the authority of the Oregon State University Board of Trustees, I confirm the conferral of the master's degree upon each of you according to the requirements completed with all the appropriate responsibilities, privileges, and honors. In witness whereof, you will now be presented with your diploma. Ushers, please escort the new master's graduates to the stage.
Honored guests, introducing the candidates for graduation on behalf of the Master of Fine Arts in Creative Writing program is Assistant Professor Jennifer Reimer.
Lift this up a little bit. President Murphy, I am pleased to present the candidates for master's degrees in writing. Stephanie Gregory. Amanda Brown. Sarah West. Kimberly Gratz. Nicholas Kaler.
Honored guests, introducing the candidates for graduation on behalf of the Master in Counseling program is Associate Professor Ryan Reese.
President Murphy, I am pleased to present the candidates for master's degrees in counseling. Itzel Valdivia Camacho. Lauren Haas. Tanner James Ramsden. Aaron R. Seaman. Michael Bednarski.
Honored guests, introducing the candidates for graduation on behalf of the faculty of the Master of Arts in Teaching program is Associate Professor of Practice Rachel Sheets.
President Murphy, I'm so pleased and honored to present the candidates for master's degrees in education. Cassidy J. Hepburn. Gabriella Williams. Dylan James Up. Owen John Flannery. Arden Elise Van Beck. Gracie Caitlin Cates. Avery Lauren Berger. Haley Elizabeth O'Donnell. Ansley Newhart Dutra. Chelsea Marie Peterson. Emily H. Simpson. Erin Laura Johnson and Reese, the best dog in the world. Eliza Marlowe Zondonati. Helena Van Brand. Ian Amaton. Ryan J. Hirth. Harrison Michael Feist. Darren Gu.
We will now present the baccalaureate degrees. Will all of the baccalaureate degree candidates please rise? I will now confirm the conferral of your degrees. Upon recommendation of the Committee on Academic Requirements, approved by the Faculty Senate, and on the authority of the Oregon State University Board of Trustees, I confirm the conferral of the baccalaureate degree upon each of you, according to your particular curriculum, with any appropriate honors, in addition to the responsibilities and privileges that come with this degree. In witness whereof, you will now be presented with your diploma. Ushers, please escort the new Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science graduates to the stage. Will the candidates for graduation on my left please be seated? And those on my right, would you please follow the ushers to the stage?
Introducing the candidates for graduation on behalf of the Faculty of Art program and the Art, Media, and Technology program is Senior Instructor Andrew Lorish.
President Murthy, I'm pleased to present the candidate for a bachelor's degree in art, Charlie Davis. President Murthy, I'm pleased to present the candidates for AMT, Chris Fragosi. Keeler Frangulis. Merrick Leavenworth. V. Diaz Cruz. Elizabeth Rao. Montana Murphy. Tyler Xiao. Dominic Rodriguez. Ryan Hawley. Leif Eric Hansen. Joshua Joseph Halfman.
Introducing the candidates for graduation on behalf of the faculty of the American Studies program and the Liberal Studies program is Assistant Professor Jennifer Reimer.
President Murphy, I am so very pleased to present the candidates for bachelor's degrees in American Studies. Sarah Eckert. Fiona White. Joseph Donahue. Jacob Henniger.
Do we go right at for liberal studies? Yeah, it's a different degree. Yeah, they doing it or not? No.
President Murphy, I'm pleased to present the candidates for bachelor's degrees in liberal studies. Caitlin McGuire. Kylie Linnell.
President Murphy, I'm pleased to present the candidate for bachelor's degree in political science. Adam Delano Anthony Mooney. President Murphy, I am so pleased to present the candidates for bachelor's degree in social science. Daniel James Whitty. Shimon Y. Weiner. Samantha J. Patterson. President Murphy, I'm pleased to present the candidate for bachelor's degree in economics. Allison Leanne Murphy.
Introducing the candidates for graduation on behalf of the faculty of the psychology program is Assistant Professor Sarah Harsey.
President Murphy, I am so pleased and absolutely thrilled to present the candidates for bachelor's degrees in psychology. Stephen John Sheehy, who graduates with an honors baccalaureate degree. Catherine Morris, who graduates with an honors baccalaureate degree. Rachel Faye Alfin. Molly P. Ellis. Duncan Bradley Inahara Fuji. Elizabeth B. Bratcher. Hope Ann Whitaker. Kaylee M. Creamer. Gabe Shendell. Tristan Sage Wilhite. Timothy Stumpfig. Joseph Jansen. John W. McFarlane. Brockwin K. Alexander. Thomas R. Gonzalez. Kenneth M. Holt II. Levon W. Aldridge. Jennifer Grace Tidrick. Natalie R. Scott. Sabrina Danielle Adrianson. Heather M. Hewitt. Hannah M. Worley. Eileen Gomez Acosta. Kaylee G. Caswell. Isabella Grace Robinson. Alina Larie McClure. Maisie Nillis. Jill Christina Hansen. Julia Kirby Wall.
Introducing the candidates for graduation on behalf of the faculty of the biology program is Assistant Professor Evan Forsyth.
President Murphy, I'm pleased to present the candidates for bachelor's degrees in biology. Connor S. Moran. Kelly Rose Brown. Maya Rose Bernard Davidson. Destiny Rick.
Yeah, Maya. Love you.
Alexander Eddy. Lena Wing. Devin Y. Mendoza. Emma R. Willerton. Davin Goheen. Julianne G. Kurzgard. Callie M. Christensen. Kelly McCandless. Allison Nofziger. Oh, sorry. Take that back.
Introducing the candidates for graduation on behalf of the faculty of the Human Development and Family Sciences program is Professor Shannon Lipscomb.
President Murthy, I am pleased to present the candidates for bachelor's degrees in Human Development and Family Sciences. Allison Nofziger. Megan Bettlesworth. Sarah Eugenio. Maya Hill. Violet Sturgill. Rachel Lee Steckel. Carly Clark. Mauristine Alexander. Isabel Ollinger. Rachel Young. Dorma Wong. Excuse me. Amelia Ives. Jana Kinane. Abby Jones.
Introducing the candidates for graduation on behalf of the faculty of the Kinesiology program and Exercise and Sports Science program is Associate Professor of Teaching Salvador Jaime.
President Murphy, I am pleased to present the candidates for bachelor's degrees in kinesiology. Elena A. Beatty. Haley Campos. Megan Diane Chu. Michaela R. Dickey. Rahul Gates. Sawyer T. Robinson. Dylan K. Schmidt. Catherine Herman Swanson. Jasmine Renee Winters.
And now, would the candidates for graduation to my left please stand? And would the ushers please escort the candidates to the stage?
Introducing the candidates for graduation on behalf of the faculty of the Business Administration Program and Hospitality Management Program is Senior Instructor Norman Rush.
President Murphy, I'm pleased to present the candidates for bachelor's degrees. John D. Rabine. Jessica Byers also graduates with a double degree in sustainability. Jackson Starr Hughes. Mitchell Smith. Ryan Hinkle. Jackson Posey. Brett Voss. Stella Marina Viata Uo. Brooke Hewitt. Shelby Turner also graduates with a double degree in sustainability. Madison Friesen. Julia Nichols. Kira Vinogradov. Miles Douglas Noah Scally. Jesse C. Peskin. David Keaton. Nicholas Stacy. Hector Lopez Plasencia. Joshua Newton. Joshua Hale. Caden Fiala.
Introducing the candidates for graduation on behalf of the
Caitlin Mackenzie Elston. President Murty, I am pleased to present the candidates for bachelor's degrees. Thomas Johnston. Alec Tu. Pitchsiri Sirmsi.
Introducing the candidates for graduation on behalf of the faculty of the undergraduate teaching program is Associate Professor of Practice Rachel Sheets.
President Murphy, I am so honored to present the candidates for bachelor's degrees in elementary education teaching. Luke Boone. Lillian R. Parker. Kelsey N. Baki. Cadence Donlin. Reese King and his beautiful daughter. Rayleigh Elizabeth Ahern. Kylie Shea Baker. Haley Nicole Ivy. Allison Gregory. Alexis in Heckthorn.
Introducing the candidates for graduation on behalf of the faculty of the Computer Science program is Associate Professor of Practice Jill Hubbard.
President Murthy, I am pleased to present the candidates for bachelor's degree in computer science. Daniel Lounsbury. Tristan Sky Hook. Nathan Sweet. Alex Miesbauer. Matthew Dyer. Kevin Walsh. Ashley Dorfler. Richard Parr. Joel Jose Gochez. Brandon Lee Nelson.
Introducing the candidates for graduation on behalf of the faculty of the Energy Systems Engineering program and the Engineering Science program is Senior Instructor Kyle Webb.
President Murthy, I am pleased to present the candidates for bachelor's degrees in Energy Systems Engineering. Olivia Hahn. Ethan M. Fullman. Who also graduates with a double degree in sustainability. Tiana Marie Kalena Fabiana. Iyad Malik Al-Shahi. Isam Al-Harthi. Osama Saif Al-Amri. Salam Al-Manji. Kevin Cariff. Shane William Fritter. Zachary L. Funderburg. Spencer Thomas Smith. Braden Morse. Zachary Michael Buckley. John Hensley. Mark Christian Landman. Julian Gonzalez. Hunter Christian Wierstra. Carlisle D. Kispaw, who also graduates with a double degree in sustainability. Lucas Isaiah Toth. Rebecca O'Neill, who graduates with an honors baccalaureate degree. Carly Corona Sutherland.
Introducing the candidates for graduation on behalf of the faculty of the Outdoor Products Program is instructor Naomi Morrison.
President Murthy, I am pleased to present the candidates for bachelor's degrees. Isaac Jaramillo Simpson. Brendan Ralph. Quinn Mansalilo Houseman. Sorry. Bruce Benjamin Byer. Corbin T. Muller. Tristan R. Brown. Jackson Taylor Adrian. Kate Emily Raber. Kai H. Nevers. John Sebastian Ospina. Johnny West. Caitlin Colgan. Sela Whitman. Anna M. Sybil.
Introducing the candidates for graduation on behalf of the faculty of the Environmental Sciences Program and the Natural Resources Program is senior instructor Matt Schinderman.
President Murthy, I'm pleased to present the candidates for bachelor's degrees. Emily Stovall, who graduates with an honors baccalaureate degree. Ava H. Cordell. Ryland Duster. Madeline E. Hampel. Haley N. Schmidt. Alexander Holmes. Addison R. Schutte. President Murthy, I'm pleased to present candidates for bachelor's degrees in natural resources. Catherine L. Beckel. Cora Bubb, who also graduates with a double degree in sustainability. Heath Krogan. Luke J. Donaldson. Elijah William Clyde Jones. Elias R. Laughlin. Tadashi Thomas Morishita. Victoria Angeline Pettit. Tracy Stanley Scruggs. Marlene Wilson.
And finally, introducing the candidates for graduation on behalf of the faculty of the Tourism, Recreation, and Outdoor Leadership Program is Senior Instructor Andrew Hawley.
President Murthy, I'm pleased to present the candidates for bachelor's degrees in Tourism, Recreation, and Adventure Leadership. Charlotte Markham. Olivia Hall. Nola Kaplan. Alexis Fernandez. Spider Hyde. Matthew Nesbitt.
Honored guests, please welcome back to the podium Chancellor and Dean Bloomer.
One last small assignment, and the last one you will get from us. You have to turn your tassels. So if I could ask Alec, Kai, and Isabel if you'd stand and just lead your classmates in turning your tassels from the right side to the left side. And you are officially done. Graduates, I'll just echo President Murthy's words. You'll always be part of OSU-Cascades, Oregon State University, and part of Worldwide Beaver Nation. 4 o'clock this afternoon, baseball. Family and friends, just a few technical things. If you would remain seated through the recessional, the platform party will come down, followed by the faculty and the class of 2025 graduates, and then you can meet your graduates up by Ray Hall or any of the buildings. Faculty, graduates, ushers will show you the platform party is going to go down first, and then you'll follow us. One last thing, which is not an assignment, but I would invite all of you there. You're Beavers, but you're also Ben Beavers. So on the count of 3, I would invite you to yell out, "Go Ben Beavs," one last time while you're here. Audience is welcome too, even if you're graduates of another institution. 1, 2, 3. Go Ben Beavs!